I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Are they someone like me who's maverick? You know, I do go rogue.
Swing, swing.
What's your story, bastard?
No! God, please, no!
And here we go.
It's the Bastard Show!
Yeah. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Happy Memorial Day.
I did the yeah because the intro music is Metallica this week.
Oh.
So I was trying to get in the moment.
Oh.
I know you didn't know that. That's why you looked puzzled when I said yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was wondering because no one asked you a question.
Yeah,
so what does Memorial Day mean to you?
Memorial Day to me means what I think it means to most Americans. It's a day to enjoy a nice cold beer, be off of work, and enjoy some delicious barbecue. Right?
Right.
No, I think it means you got to at least respect the people who, you know, the people of the armed forces who risk their lives to protect us.
Yeah, true. But I'm a realist, and you know, I go with the popular consensus. But
yeah,
you know, obviously, you know, we do appreciate. Oh, what was that?
Oh, fireworks!
Explosions. Here. Sounds like down
we have pyrotechnics.
We have pyrotechnics in Bastard HQ. We get it. It's Memorial Day. Fuck Christ.
Not 4th of July.
But yeah, you know, of course, and I am joking a little bit. You know, that's what, you know, all these posts on Facebook you see. Don't forget what Memorial Day really means, and it shows a picture of a war veteran or the American flag or something like that, you know. But we get it. You know, it's like, I don't see people posting on Facebook a lot like, oh, I can't wait to barbecue. I can't wait to have the day off of work. Blah, blah, blah. People don't post that. These people that post...
I see it.
I don't see it as much. So in my opinion, the people that post these pictures are being kind of pretentious about it. Like, holier-than-thou attitude. Oh, you guys barbecue and drink beer on Memorial Day? Well, I
sit inside all day.
I sit in silence and remembrance of our veterans.
I watch World War I and World War II documentaries on the History Channel.
On PBS.
I don't think that they're like that. I think they're just saying, hey, remember the reason that we have this day, you know, called Memorial Day.
Chris, you do know me very well, and I do overgeneralize. So I guess,
no, you never do.
I guess that's...
You know, I have to say this. Normal people sacrifice every day of their lives, so...
Yeah.
Technically, Memorial Day should be for us.
Well, that's why they have Secretary's Day and Boss's Day and all kinds of days.
Well, those holidays are really...
Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Mother's Day, Father's Day, okay, great. But, like, you know, holidays like Boss's Day, Secretary's Day, Teacher's Day, like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
To sell fucking flowers and shit, you know?
Another generalized company from Hallmark.
Right. Do you really want to celebrate the day of your boss?
I guess this disrupts the whole purpose of... But putting it all the way over there does not make the bag sound any quieter.
We have some snacks in studio tonight from our great friends over at Starburst. They sent us some Starburst minis over. I guess to say congratulations on a great job. Well, I can tell you, Starburst, that these little candies taste like absolute fucking shit.
I think they're marvelous.
I don't like them, man.
They're okay, but the wrapped ones are way better.
Yes.
By the way, these come unwrapped and each individually marked bag. I would assume you can get them in your local 7-Eleven, Arab convenience store, or any other local gas station that you go to.
Or MJR theaters.
Probably.
Do they have Star Theater anymore? Is that
no, I think they all got shut down.
Well,
you know, how much do you think these go for at MJR? Probably like $35 per bag.
Oh, $4 per bag, which actually for this bag, that's not a bad deal.
Right.
You get a lot of candy.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the bag you got of Swedish Fish when we went the other day, is the same.
Oh, there was a
price.
lot of fucking fish in there.
Yeah, I guess. But
You ever notice how greasy Swedish fish are?
are they? I haven't
They're
had
pretty greasy.
Swedish fish.
I've always noticed that they're
I don't
pretty
think
greasy.
is
when
that
I eat them.
grease though, or is that just like
Some kind of oil or something.
I think the bag is slick because every Swedish fish I ever pull out of the bag has been dry.
Oh.
It's not. Maybe you got some tainted fish.
Yeah, maybe you got some well.
Tainted fish from Sweden.
It wasn't Swedish fish. It was there's a company called Haribo. I don't know if any of the viewers know who this is, but they make the Gold Bears candy, and they make Happy Cola. Well, when Blockbuster back in the day, when it existed, we got this candy for the first time. Like, we opened up the box and this putrid smell came out from the cola candies. We opened a bag. It smelled like death. It was tainted candy. We had to fucking report it, and like they sent out a lot to like stores. It was like a big deal.
Oh wow.
How do you mess up candy making?
I don't know. Somebody was pissed off that day at work, apparently. Somebody wasn't happy to celebrate their boss's day that day.
Yeah,
Their quality.
Or they were
control
working on
department.
Memorial Day.
They were working on Memorial Day. And and again, speaking of Memorial Day, Tim, you brought to our attention right before we started recording the show tonight a picture.
Yes.
Go ahead, Chris. Open the bag. It's fine. I don't care anymore.
They're gonna hear it anyways. Even if we could bring somebody on set.
He's looking at me.
He's over there. We can
He's
bring
looking at me like he's. I better do it while he's not paying attention.
I mean, it's gonna.
I'm trying to do it covertly.
You could take a girl over there, put her in the corner, and queef while she's opening that at the same time. Not only would you hear the bag open, you'd hear her fucking queef because this microphone in studio is just absolutely phenomenal. Thank you to the people who gave us this wonderful equipment to use.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. Thank you for donating. Oh,
Is that a bullfrog?
that was a Memorial Day firework in studio right there. That's what that was.
So, the Memorial Day we were talking about, you showed a picture
Yeah.
of, explained.
Well, I saw a photo recently posted on Facebook in regards to Memorial Day, saying, Memorial Day isn't just about our armed services. Don't forget the armed services four-legged friends. And it had this plaque, whatever, in a pet cemetery or something, maybe a memorial cemetery for fallen soldier dogs and stuff like that. And on the plaque, it had a specific name on there that you would never imagine they would name this dog. And you guys would have to search for it to look for yourself, because I'm not going to say it on the air. But it was just really weird to see it. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I may have laughed a little bit, but I don't know where they would come up with a name like that.
I think it's kind of like... It kind of reminds me of those people that, put more emphasis on animals. And I'm not talking about PETA, but I'm talking about, just slightly more emphasis over animals over people. Like, oh, don't forget, there's dogs that are in war too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Okay.
Exactly.
Humans are the top of the food chain for a reason.
Yeah.
Right. And some of the names on this list were horrific. There was Sparky. These aren't war names, by the way.
Devastator.
There's Sparky, Tutu, Daisy.
Look at the list of
things like
Transformer
that.
names. Like Optimus Prime. Those are the names you want your war dogs to be named after. Optimus Prime. Megatron. Destroyer.
Megatron isn't he a football
Devastator.
Yeah, he is.
Player? Johnson.
You have a war name,
Yeah,
especially
Sparky
in Afghanistan.
Nothing,
you have like
nothing
Rolo.
inspires terror in the fear of the opponents like a dog named Prince.
right,
Prince.
right,
Or something like Majestic.
yeah,
Majestic. Go find that bomb. Go
right,
find that IED.
right.
Like,
Or have a Call of Duty name or something like that.
the Call of Duty dog, the new one's called Riley. I don't really know
wow.
if I really
Horrible.
can get behind that.
Someone got paid to make that dumbass decision.
Yeah, I guess. Let's name the dog in this video game Riley.
Riley. Yeah, so that's that, Memorial Day, there's always going to be somebody to tell you that they're better than you.
And you can't celebrate it apparently now
Yeah.
either. So
Passive aggressive self-righteousness.
it's probably
Yes.
the people who just don't have anything to do and they're just jealous, so they want to piss everybody else off.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
And show their superiority.
and they've never even been in the military.
Nope. But well, Memorial Day weekend, you know, traditional movie, Hollywood, you know, garbage time. You know, me and Chris had a Memorial Day-ish kind of experience. We went and seen the new Godzilla film, right?
Yeah, the movie it was decent. I was excited to see it because over the weekend it made like $93 million.
Yeah.
And all the critics were saying that it was supposed to be so good, and I was going expecting to see a good ass movie.
Citizen Kane of Godzilla movies.
I saw it and I was pissed off.
Yes.
It was like 4 seconds of Godzilla, and that
Oh
was
yeah,
pretty much
spoiler alert for Godzilla. Forgot to give our spoilers.
it. We're bastards. So.
We're bastards.
I
so-
didn't see the movie, and I didn't actually just pay attention to what you just said. So
Oh, spoiler alert, Tim.
oh, okay, I don't care.
Okay, good. Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, it was amusing for the 2 or so hours.
But, you know, the thing I've noticed, and I'm sure other people have too, it's like they make some certain movies they make, especially like the summer tentpole blockbusters, which I hate that term now. They make the movie to make money. I know that's what you're trying to do, but it's just a cash grab.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, substance. Like, if you want a Godzilla movie, man, I want fucking Godzilla. I don't want...
Yeah, I want a big-ass dinosaur-like thing that destroys cities and eats people and steps on cars and
I don't want...
fun stuff like that.
I don't want Walter White from Breaking Bad perusing in his old house for 20 minutes. What a waste of time that is.
Right.
Yeah, and whose dumbass idea was it to get the guy from Malcolm in the Middle?
It's Walter White from Breaking Bad, Chris. That's his most famous role.
No. He was in Malcolm in the Middle. What a dumbass idea. His name was Hal.
Hal or Walter...
Frankie Muniz Jr. What the hell is he even doing now?
Probably nothing.
Okay,
Not growing.
Malcolm's
Yeah.
dad or Walter White, whoever you prefer. We did not need a 20-minute fucking expedition to a nuclear fallout zone or whatever the hell it's supposed to be.
Quarantine.
That's 20 minutes less of Godzilla time that we got.
Yeah.
And, you know, they put together these previews for these movies and show you the best parts, and then the rest of it stinks. And you give your money and... Yay! We made $90 million this week. We have a huge hit. Not really. Like, for instance, this weekend, the new X-Men movie came out, and I know you guys aren't really into the whole X-Men deal, but they really only made this movie because the last one sucks so bad, they wanted to erase it with time travel.
Well, I'm getting kind of sick of these superhero movies. I mean, they every other year... They come out with a new Thor, a new Spider-Man, a new Hulk. I mean, how many times can we see the same fucking movie with just slightly different words and actors?
Right. And their new villain.
You know, as much as I do enjoy comic book movies, I will agree they are getting kind of stale. There's actually still one more yet to come out this year. And this one actually looks pretty decent. It's called Guardians of the Galaxy. But, yeah, I do see... I mean, Captain America was good. But, because it was different than all the other ones they come out. But, like, the new Thor was dumb. And, yeah, you're right. It's just the same shit. Like, the new Avengers movie that's coming out soon, that's gonna be the same shit.
As last year's Avengers movie.
A new bad guy.
Right. Chlamydia
But-
Man
Yeah.
makes his debut.
So, it's just...
He's unleashing his STDs all over the local city, and the Avengers must defeat him.
Yeah. So I'm just... Like, it makes me want to not watch the movies in the theaters anymore. Just
Right.
wait for them to come
Wait
out
for
on
DVD or Netflix
or Blu-ray
or
what the hell
Redbox.
Yes, the way to stop them from making these stupid ass movies is to
Is to
stop
not
paying
see
for
it.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, you spent $192 billion producing this superhero movie that's already been made 3 times?
Right.
Oh, well, no one's going to fucking
Right.
see it, so you just lost your ass.
Could you
Stop
imagine the
making
director trying to pitch funding for it? Yeah, well, I made the Avengers, and I've got a great plot for. Guess what? This new movie I've got coming out. Guess what? It's Avengers #2.
And
you need to get
keep
behind
the
it.
Avengers.
Yeah.
And last time they fought this guy. This time they're going to fight this guy.
And he's even worse than the first guy.
And you see, in comic books, I know you guys don't follow comic books either, but they have all these, rich stories, all like multi-issue story arcs and crossover events, or whatever the hell you want to call them. And it's a deep, complex kind of deal, The movies don't do that. It's
Well, you don't. When you go to see a movie, you don't really have time to have the character develop. You pretty much have like a few scenes to get like a background story.
well,
on,
if you
the
make
superhero.
if you make a good movie, you do.
Well, it's not like it's not
Well,
like
you don't have time to really.
Well, there were a couple
get in there.
superhero movies in particular that their characters developed throughout the history of the movie, or the plot.
Like the Batmans.
Well, yeah, the Batman, and particularly I was thinking of the great comedy Blank Man and Meteor Man.
Oh, Meteor Man
Where
was
they're- where the
fucking great.
Characters developed throughout the movie, and they actually, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, maybe they weren't the greatest movies.
Oh, Meteor Man was
But,
the greatest movie.
You got to see their stories and their characters evolve in the movie.
Yeah.
Going from everyday citizens to superheroes.
Well, that's true, but you don't have. You can basically understand the character, but
Right.
you don't have such a long time to develop like a super backlog, like understand the entire character's history and how they developed, their hatred for so and so villain and what the villain did in order to be hated, or
Well, you know what fucking movie was great was Batman Begins. Because they did that all within one movie. They took a whole movie and did that instead of a 10-minute scene at the beginning.
yeah.
It was a whole movie about how he becomes Batman. So they don't do that anymore. Like the Avengers movies, they all had their first movie, but it didn't really shake out like that. And it's just as an audience, it's like you guys said, you get burned out, and
Right.
it's just getting tiring paying all this money to see the same bullshit. Like,
Correct.
I'm not seeing Transformers. I refuse to see it in theaters.
No, I stopped after Transformers 2.
I've seen the
Oh.
first one. I haven't seen any afterwards.
So I will not be seeing that.
I would assume it's not worth it.
The newest X-Men, whatever next X-Men movie comes out, I will not be seeing that in theaters.
I think they just need to create a new superhero. A new one that nobody's ever thought of. Maybe it's going to take a few years.
We'll do
Like
it.
a comic book guy's going to have to make it.
Let's make
That's
it
what they did with Meteor Man and Blank Man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're going to have to come up
Well-
I don't know.
Bastard Man
Bastard Man.
or Bastard Men.
Right.
Just put us in superhero
Right.
outfits and
Yeah. The bastard.
Halloween idea
Super
right there.
bastards. Yeah.
all black outfits with the red bee.
hmm What kind of black would they be? Tight leather?
Oh yeah, we gotta wear tight
Any
leather.
kind of capes? Masks?
Yeah, well, I would opt for a gimp mask
Oh.
just in
Well,
case. Like,
that could be your specialty.
Yeah.
What color underwear would we wear? Would we wear?
No
Like a super-
underwear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That yes, we really would be able to fight a lot of.
I can't
crime.
speak for you guys, but that's what I need more maximum mobility
Mhm.
in my drawers.
You don't want to be
Right.
restricted by.
Right.
No.
Speaking of being
fabric.
restricted, and showing off what God has given you, have any of you gentlemen been grapefruited within the past week or so?
No.
No.
Have
we-
not. Have you?
Do you
Ken?
know? No, not particularly. But do we know of anybody with any kind of special activities that has possibly happened last week with grapefruits or maybe another fruit or vegetable?
Well, I wouldn't say grapefruit or anything that involved fruit, but an anonymous, unnamed bastard
Friend.
nation associate of ours.
Right.
He had his first run-in with a squirter.
And please explain to the bastard nation if they don't know what squirting is.
I don't think we need to. I think if you would like to know what squirting is, if you are
please search it online.
Just Google it.
Just Google it.
I would like to, by the time our next show airs, I would like to get a hold of this girl. And I'd like to talk to her on air in regards to this squirting incident.
If we get the blessing from our friend, then I would be down with that. We could even have her just
Oh no,
studio
no,
demonstrating.
Yes. A phone interview would suffice. But yeah, so he had his first experience with that, and he seemed like he was happy about it. I guess I don't know.
Until his money went missing.
Yeah.
And his medication.
But
and now she's missing.
Yeah. So that just begs the question.
She's probably taped underneath his truck.
What?
What?
What? What would your reaction be if just you got erupted? Would you freak out?
I don't think so.
I'd probably be like surprised.
Would you be angry?
I don't know.
Would you try
I really don't know.
I don't think I'd be angry. Would you try to catch it in the cup?
What?
Throw it back into her face?
No.
I'm sure if you dig deep on the internet, you can find similar activities.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of weird shit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the only way I would be kind of pissed is if I wasn't prepared for it and I didn't have the necessary tools to like protect any furniture or clothing in the
You just
vicinity.
lost your comforter.
Yeah, or God forbid, like you're on the couch and it soaks into the couch. Like now you got to get it like steam cleaned and all that good stuff. Like I just couldn't imagine. That's just like no. Like I need to be ready. Like I remember it's if you guys have ever been to the website efucked.com.
No.
About 15 years ago.
It's still around. And for Tim, since he's ill-informed, it's a quote-unquote porn website. And it's like porn bloopers and like fucked up shit. And this girl, they're having an orgy and she's working herself in the middle of the room. And she erupts all over the cameraman. Drenches the cameraman.
What was his response?
He just stood there. He started wiping off the lens. But what a weird fucking thing, like I don't know. When he told me this story, I was like, what? What? Hey? I guess I just came out of the box.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Oops.
He don't care.
I don't think we probably heard that.
But I just thought it was a funny story, and I asked him, you mind if we discuss that on the show this weekend? He's like, yeah, absolutely. That's why I told you. I'm like, well, thanks for the info, and we appreciate it. It's always fun to talk about weird things like that.
Right. So
the goings-ons. I don't even know if that's the way you say a term like that, but
That's all right.
That's okay.
Comings on.
The comings-ons of our, bastard nation is important to us. So if anybody has an experience they'd like to share
for sure.
indirectly,
Yeah.
Just send us a message on Facebook or call us or,
Post a video.
post a video. You know what? Actually, I do have a live recording. I just got this in from him through a text message. He did a sound recording.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about it after they were done. So if you guys want to take a listen, we'll take a listen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That's for me. A squirting. And that's not pee, that's squirt. Woohoo! And I love every minute of it. It's easy. You just gotta be in the mood to do it. Just gotta be in the mood to do it. It is easy. You just gotta keep doing yourself until you can. You squirt. Let's just tell you that. You know what I do? When I'm doing it though? This is what I do. I push until I squirt. That's how you do it, sis. And it's not pee. It's squirt.
Oh boy.
That's gross.
I hope she didn't get any in his Mountain Dew.
You see that stain right there?
Let me tell you a story.
That's not pay. That's squirt. But
You know, speaking of squirt, I don't like the pop squirt.
I do.
I don't really care for it.
I love it.
It's like amazing.
You know,
you get a little bit of a kick with the drink.
You know what's really good?
What?
Ruby Red Squirt.
I don't like that.
Flavored with what?
Ruby Red?
Grapefruit.
Oh, grapefruit.
Oh, grapefruit.
Yeah. Well, it is my personal goal, or it should be all of our personal goals, and for you, the Bastard Nation, your personal goal within the next week is to find a squirter and drink a bottle of squirt while it's happening and catch it with your bottle of squirt.
And then return it to the store and say, this isn't right.
This isn't squirt. That's not pee, that's squirt. That's not squirt, that's squirt.
Yeah.
Yes, but
They wouldn't know what we were talking about, I bet.
This isn't carbonated.
No, this is
flat.
Yeah.
Why is it so stringy?
Oh! Unwanted images. Well,
squirting.
Squirting.
So refreshing.
Well, it's about that time of the week. Our bastards.
Bastards.
Oh,
the
plural.
Who could they be this week?
This last Friday, the beginning of the Memorial Day weekend, America's Sweethearts got married finally.
And who may that be?
My good friends Nikki and Mark Ehouse, congratulations on your wedding. It was a great affair. And your wedding day, your anniversary date of the 23rd of May is far more important than the other 23rd of May wedding, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
Yes, for sure.
Fuck them.
Yeah. You know, I've never seen... first of all, I have to say this.
Excuse me.
I understand how she got famous, obviously, by putting a tape out with Ray J. But to keep your fame over a fucking video, and now her whole fucking family is famous. Like, they have millions of dollars because of her. They now have clothing lines, makeup lines, stores. They run stores, you know. They have all these endorsements, TV shows, all over a fucking porn video.
Yeah.
And Kanye is just one of the most overrated rappers of all time, in my opinion.
He sucks.
He does.
He flat out sucks. He's a douchebag.
And he's a loose cannon.
So,
he's just a fucking
the one
maniac.
Kardashian brother that didn't go, that was like DJing in Chicago or whatever the fuck I read online. He has to realize in the back of his head, the only reason why I'm sitting here DJing at this club tonight is because my sister sucked dick on tape.
Right.
Wasn't their dad an Olympic athlete?
Yeah, but they're only famous because...
I thought he was a lawyer, too. Wasn't he a lawyer in
No,
O.J. Simpson, something like that?
That was Kim Kardashian's dad.
Oh.
The new dad, the stepdad, is Bruce Jenner, Kyle Jenner, whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know.
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
The guy who looks
apparently
like,
doesn't want an Adam's apple.
Yeah, it's the guy who looks like Marcy Darcy on Married with Children. Remember that episode where they're like, "Hey, Marcy, you look like Bruce Jenner." You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
No,
I don't
you gotta
know
see
yet.
that.
Great
Pretty fucking
reference.
funny. Yeah.
But, you know, seeing the pictures, like, come on. Like,
And
I wonder
what's
if this
the point?
I wonder
Kanye
if
West-
this marriage will last longer than Lamar Odom,
Right.
where they didn't even have the ink dry on the paper yet before it ended.
I think it'll last a little bit longer than their wedding and Kim Kardashian's first one, only because they have a kid. But it doesn't mean it's gonna last.
I give it 2 years.
Did
2
you
years
change
tops.
your name to Kim West?
It's probably one of those deals where, like, on paper, she's Kim West, but she'll never not be Kim Kardashian.
I wonder if she's gonna get mail that says Kimberly West.
Kimberly West. No.
Yeah.
Kimberly
Ray J. West.
It's like
Humphreys West.
Demi Moore got married to Ashton Kutcher. She changed her name. But
Demi Kutcher.
But she's professionally known as Demi Moore. Like, and she was, like, when she was married to Bruce Willis, she wasn't Demi Willis. She was Demi. But yeah, no, and it'd be funny if she didn't even change her name to West at all.
Right.
But yeah, it's not gonna last. So I'm saying over and under.
2 years.
2 years, over or under.
I'm right at 2 years, so I can't give it an over or an under.
I'm gonna give it an under.
I'm gonna believe in love, and I'm gonna give it the over.
You're the most cynical one out of all of us.
I don't believe in Kanye.
I'm gonna give it an over by a week.
If I wanted to be cynical, I'd give it over under 2 years, but because I don't believe in Kanye, and the guy always looks so fucking unhappy.
Or here's the thing: are you gonna give the over or under of the longevity of Kanye's career? Because apparently everybody fucking hates him.
Well,
besides Kim,
I thought Kanye made good music until this last CD he put out, when he started, like,
going on rants,
and, like, he's got, like, the whole New Slaves song and the fucking video with Kim Kardashian in it. Like, you can tell he's kind of fucking losing it in his mind.
Yeah.
But before that, I thought he made pretty good music. Now, I enjoyed it.
Before he became a douchebag.
Yes.
Like his first album or two.
And I think that's all from Kim Kardashian. I think her douchebagginess is seeping into him and making him a fucking tool.
No, I think he did that.
He was weird before that. I'll give you that. And he had whole George Bush doesn't like black people.
Yeah, I mean, because that was like 8 years ago before he even got mixed up with.
Right, but it was just like moments, the Taylor Swift thing. It was just like pockets of moments. But now he's like all in.
He's a nutcase.
Yeah.
And he always looks so fucking unhappy. I mean, if you had millions of dollars, couldn't you just be happy for a day?
Maybe he's unhappy because he knows everyone fucking hates him.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe he's unhappy because he too knows that his marriage with Kim Kardashian isn't going to follow the last over 2 years.
It's like a formality.
Then what's going to happen to little baby Northwest?
She'll probably get her own clothing line.
Yes.
Probably become an actress.
Age 5.
Yeah. A makeup line.
Just like Will Smith's dumb son.
Yeah.
And he never even smiles. He has never smiled once in his life.
And that goes back, if you guys want to rewind back to our earlier conversation about dumb movies, they made a dumb movie together. I think it came out last year.
The Pursuit of Happiness?
No, that was years ago.
The Karate Kid?
No, that wasn't. Will Smith wasn't in that one. It was called After Earth.
Oh, one of those hipster
and
religion they practice. What is that?
He like sends Scientology.
Oh, yeah.
He sends his fucking kid to like the damaged Earth or whatever to fucking collect minerals or some bullshit. I didn't watch the movie, but the kid can't act, and obviously. Jada Pinkett Smith, not a bad actress. She's pretty decent. Will Smith, for the most part, is a good actor. They obviously didn't pass their talent on to their kids.
Right.
No.
Their kids did not watch them and learn from them.
Well, isn't it the equation two positives always create a negative?
I guess.
Isn't that
No,
true?
two positives create a positive.
Oh, well.
A negative and a positive create a negative.
Well, yeah, in this case, one of them's the negative and one's the
Are we
positive.
talking about odds and evens?
I don't know. Let's not get into math here. We're not
I'm
mathematicians.
talking about in science.
Science. We don't deal with science here.
Scientology?
No, like a science. Remember, like you have the one magnet, another magnet, and you put them together, positive and a negative, and a positive and a positive. You know what I'm talking about?
This is getting really deep.
Oh, really, really away from the bastard nation conversation.
I haven't studied magnets.
Boobs.
I
just had to reset.
Squirting.
We had to reset all that negative scientific talk. But yeah, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, you guys are the bastards of the week. Congratulations on your bullshit marriage.
And we will tag you. You better fucking believe it.
We'll
We're gonna tag
hashtag
you.
the shit. Kimye wedding.
Yeah, Kanye, you suck.
I want my gift back.
Yes, the gifts we sent them.
What was the gift that we sent them?
We sent them a package of Rolo Minis, a brand new camcorder to film their newest sex tape.
Oh yeah.
And some fish sticks.
Oh yeah. Fish sticks, yeah.
Fish sticks.
Do you think it made it over to France, wherever they had their? I heard they
probably not. I don't think the fish sticks would have cleared customs or the Rolos for that matter.
Right.
But I don't know if they sell Rolos in France, but
I'm sure Kanye would have cooked the fish sticks to cover up the smell of Kim Kardashian's vagina.
Disgusting vagina, yes. But there we go, Bastard of the Week. Great episode, guys. Had fun.
Oh, I did.
Our associate, our Bitcoin manager, Brian, just walked in. He's just had a delicious dinner. And,
where'd you go out to eat at, Brian?
Is that Ruby Tuesday?
Pizza place.
Pizza place. What'd you have?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, Jesus. That sounds disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you go with?
My brother.
Which one?
Joe.
Yeah?
He just dropped me off.
Alright, we don't care.
Nothing better than balls in your mouth.
As for the Bastard Show, I'm Andy.
This is Tim.
I'm Chris.
Have a great night.
Get fucked.